I got a very important video topic for y'all today. So the video topic is have a relationship with yourself. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you must have a relationship with yourself. Now, what do I mean by this, right? You must form a strong bond with yourself, G. You gotta love the fuck out of yourself, bro. You gotta love and embrace who you really are, man. You have to have a strong foundation within. So I'm gonna go over three things that you can do to form a better relationship with yourself. So listen, number one, you can write a journal, right? Write in a journal, right? So this is something that somebody from my past, right? I went to go talk to a spiritual teacher, right? And I was going through a dark night of the soul at this time, and she was telling me, you're going through a lot. I could tell in your energy. And basically, she said, what you can do is start writing how you feel, right? Journaling is very important because in this life, right, sometimes you ain't gonna have nobody to really talk or vent to. This is for everybody, man and woman. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to vent to family. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to vent to friends about your problems. But you know what? You will be able to vent to who? Yourself. So the number one powerful thing you can do, right? And I actually have done this before. I did. Get you a little small notepad, man. And certain feelings that you got towards people, certain shit that happened to you, because you can't express it, because maybe you feel like nobody is going to understand you, which is true. A lot of people won't understand certain shit that you go through. You feel me? But what you could do is grab a journal, right? Go get a journal from Dollar Tree. 75 sheet composition book. Grab your $1 pen out that hole. And just start writing down your feelings, bro. Start writing down what you did today, right? That's a form of or way of connecting to yourself, right? Or having a relationship with yourself, because you are writing down how you feel. And trust me, this is a very great and powerful stress reliever. Okay, when you have so much emotions bottled up, writing down what's going on with you in your life and letting it all out on pen and paper is a very powerful and great stress reliever. I'm telling you, I've done this shit before and I felt extremely relieved. You feel me? I really did. I can't even lie. I really did I felt relieved, because I had so much shit going on at that time that I had no one to call on, no one to vent to except myself. So doing this at that point in time in my life actually did help me strong a former or closer, relationship with myself, right? So venting, right? Writing down how you feel, writing down the pain, the hate, just expressing it on a piece of paper is you having a relationship with yourself, because you are legitimately facing that shit head on. You are expressing it to yourself and you're reading that shit yourself, right? You're getting it out without you expressing it to anybody, right? So that's the number one thing you can do. Write down how you feel. Write down what's going on in your life. Write down what you did today, right? Because sometimes in life, you ain't gonna be able to just talk to everybody about your problems. Maybe because it's too personal. Maybe it's because nobody is for you. You know, we all going at some point in our time in our life, we had no one to like call on or vent to. We just had ourselves. So this shit will help you form a closer relationship with your spirit when you just write down some of the pain that your ego is experiencing, because you are using the ego. So you have the ability to experience or be aware of that pain, but not being attached to it, right? So doing this will help you become more of your higher self, because understand, the shit that you feel in this ego is something that the ego is supposed to feel, right? But you are the spirit. You are not supposed to get too attached to these feelings and emotions sometimes, right? So start writing how you feel in the book, bro. Express yourself in that book, man. I'm telling you, you're going to notice a big difference. You're going to feel much more calm and relief. It's going to feel like you completely vented. And yes, you did. You vented to yourself, bro. When you wrote on that piece of paper, Your spirit was picking that up. You communicated to your spirit. Now you're going to feel that peace because you're letting go of that anger or whatever you have been going through, free from your vessel. All right, that's the number one thing you can do. So number 2, talk to yourself. All right, now listen, a lot of people going to say this is crazy. It's not actually crazy. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be the first to say it. Yes, I do vent to myself, bro. I ask myself a lot of questions, right? Now, it's easy to think about certain shit you've been through, but I feel like if I speak what's going on like out loud instead of me thinking and holding it in, I get a sense of clarity. You get what I'm saying? So it be certain shit I be asking, or it be certain shit I be going through, it be certain shit I be mad about. I'll just express that shit out loud. I'll just put on some headphones, listen to music, and I'll just start talking my shit like, damn, I can't believe this shit, da 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 da. This is what I do. This is how I connect to myself, bro. Because at the end of the day, sometimes in life, the only person that's going to understand you is you. When nobody else understands you, let me tell you who's going to understand you. You, your higher self, your spirit. So I learned ever since I've been on my spiritual journey, right? I know that my ego is separate from my spirit, right? So I formed a bond with my spirit, bro. So whatever I go through in this life, whatever I may experience, sometimes I just be venting that shit out loud. I'll just walk down the street, I'll throw on some music, and I'll just play some shit that's resonating with the situation I may be currently going through or facing in life, right? And I'll just start talking my shit, you feel me? There's nothing wrong with venting or talking to yourself, bro. Because believe it or not, right, in life, you gotta let that shit go. Because if you hold in too much pain, right, you got so much shit built up inside of you, you will die an early death. Because the more stressed you are as an individual, this shit weakens your immune system. It actually takes like years off your lifespan. So you gotta get that shit out somehow, some way. I'm telling you the God honest truth. Yes, I do talk to myself, right? I connect to myself. The third one, I'm gonna tell y'all what I also do. Yes, I talk to myself, bro. I throw on the music, and I just listen to music, and I just be venting like, damn, bro, I can't believe that shit happened. We all, at some point in our life, has sat there and had a complete whole conversation with ourselves. Just because we had no one to vent to, or anybody we could not vent to. So you gotta let that shit out somehow, some way. So shit, put some headphones on, right? Take a nice little walk and express yourself while you listening to that music, man. You feel me? Just let that shit flow and come out of you, bro. Because you can't not express certain shit, bro. Because if you hold certain shit and you don't get it off your chest, whether it's just with yourself, you're gonna die an early death, bro. You feel me? You're gonna die an early death. Because when you're stressing in this life, it lowers your immune system, it lowers your vibration, right? When you just holding some shit in and you can't get it off your chest, you ain't like expressing that pain, bro, that shit takes years off your life. So listen, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing crazy about this shit. The motherfucker be like, oh, he's crazy talking to himself. Fuck them, man. They don't know, bro. But I know how this shit gets. It's a lot of people who had nobody to vent to, and they end up committing suicide because nobody was there for them. They had nobody to call on to understand them. When in reality, all they had to do was communicate with their spirit, bro. Talk to themselves, bro. A lot of people committed suicide just because they had nobody they could talk to, nobody they could vent to, nobody who they could take some of that pain off their mind, right? So this shit is deep. I don't give a fuck what a bitch say. If you think this crazy, that's your ass. I know the goddamn truth. I'm a woke, bro. Our ancestors used to talk to ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Talk to themselves. You feel me? Our ancestors did that shit, right? So it's nothing crazy about it. Because in this life, it's gonna be certain shit that you literally just cannot tell or vent to. You can't vent to nobody about that shit. You gotta vent to yourself. You gotta talk to your spirit about that shit, man. You feel me? And sometimes in life, everybody ain't gonna be there to listen to your problems or this, that, and the third. So you gotta be a friend with yourself. You gotta have a relationship with yourself, G. When you start to have this relationship with yourself, life is going to be a lot easier, right? You're gonna start just dealing with shit on your own. You ain't gonna constantly rely on venting to other people, because sometimes it's just gonna be you and your own feelings and own thoughts, and you gotta just face that shit, okay? So listen, talk to yourself, man. Just vent, put on some headphones, play some shit that resonate with you, because music, it is a stress reliever. and you just relate to the shit they saying. Shit, when you hear somebody say some real shit in the music, pause that hoe, and relate to whatever that verse hits you with. You feel me? That's what I do. Like, whatever I've been through in this life, I could be walking down the street, I could be listening to something that resonate with me so hard, I gotta pause the music and say, damn, that's the same shit I've been through. How is that crazy, bro? It's not. You get what I'm saying? So start talking to yourself, bro. Shit, get to a quiet place, put some headphones on, listen to music, man, and just let that shit out while you walking, bro. You ain't gonna be able to talk to everybody every time. You ain't gonna be able to vent and connect and express yourself to people sometimes in life. You feel me? A lot of people right now to this day are legitimately, they feel alone. They have no one to call on. They have no one to express how they really feel or express what's going on with them. And then because they got so much stress that they have been holding in and pushing deep within themselves instead of expressing the shit, they ready to commit suicide. And a lot of people have done that shit because everybody ain't gonna be there to talk to you. You ain't gonna be able to just vent to everybody sometimes in this life. You feel me? So you gotta have that relationship with yourself, bruh. You gotta have the ability to vent and communicate with your spirit, bro. Heal. Let that shit out, man. Go listen to some goddamn headphones and talk your shit, man. People made you mad today. Say, man, fuck this lady, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I be doing it with the headphones on. I be talking that shit because I can't talk to everybody. You feel me? I can't vent to everybody about my problems because maybe they may not understand me. Maybe I just can't tell them because of a situation, you know, all types of shit we all deal with. You gotta have the ability to vent to yourself, bro, and form a strong relationship with yourself. This shit is gonna save your life one day, man. Because people really do commit suicide because they have no one who understands them, no one who they can really talk to, no one who they can call on and get some of that shit off they chest, man. You feel me? So start talking to yourself, man. Go in a room by yourself, play some soothing music, and just express that shit out loud. Shit, if you feel uncomfortable, wait till everybody in your house leave, or just go upstairs in your room, lock the door, and just vent, man. Feel me? Just vent. Talk that shit to yourself. Look in the mirror and talk that shit to yourself. If somebody pissed you off, just be like, I can't believe this person pissed me off, bro. I ain't gonna never let this shit happen. You gotta vent, bro. The longer you hold that shit in and you don't vent to yourself and have that relationship with yourself, you are going to die an early death. You may think about committing suicide. This shit happens all the time, man. So listen, number 3, last and final one. This one is a very powerful one. Bro, meditation on God. Legitimately, meditation is the number one thing everyone can do to literally have a strong or form a strong relationship with themselves, bro. I encourage everyone to practice some type of daily meditation for at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. Take 5 to 10 minutes to connect with your spirit, bro, because when you close your eyes, that's who you're talking to. You are a spirit inside the body. How do you think you're looking through these things called eyes? Because there is a spirit in here. Connect to your spirit, man. Vent. Analyze those thoughts and feelings that you got buried within your heart, man. Analyze that shit. I meditate all the time, bro. Feel me? I meditate all the fucking time. I heal through meditation all the time, bro. That's what they won't tell you. You can literally heal yourself in meditation, just by meditation, bro, or meditating. Heal. Go within yourself and just analyze how you feel. Vent. Connect to your spirit. Be aware of your thoughts. Breathe, bro. Clear your mind, like, and just in your mind and listen to your spirit. Just express yourself in your mind, bro. Connect to your spirit, bro. Just, you know, those breathing exercises are real. That shit gets rid of anxiety. Bro, meditation has a lot of benefits that they just ain't tell us about, but I'm here to expose the truth. You gotta meditate, bro. Yes, it's a spiritual practice, but it's going to help you connect with yourself, bro. When you meditate, you are literally connecting to who you are. You are not the flesh, bro. You are the motherfucker using the flesh. So sometimes you have to close your eyes and tend to what? Who you really are, your spirit. Connect to him. Analyze how you feel, because this ego is going to feel. This ego, this vessel is designed to feel pain, happiness, sadness, anger, right? It's a human experience. You're supposed to feel that shit. But you got to remember that you are not your feelings. You are not your emotions sometimes, bro. You are the one experiencing it, bro. You are the one using the body. That's how I identify and look at this shit, because that's what it is. You feel me? You think your spirit feel pain and shit like that? Or you think this meat suit feel pain and shit like that? Right, so you gotta learn, bro. You gotta have a strong relationship with yourself, man. Love yourself, bro. Connect to yourself, bro. Because sometimes in life, you are not going to be able to vent to anybody or everybody. You ain't gonna be able to talk to everybody about your problems, because maybe the situation, maybe because they just wouldn't understand you. This is my life, right? I'm spiritual. I know too much. So I know so much that I literally gotta just vent to myself and connect to my spirit and get the answers within, bro. I can't talk to everybody about the shit I know. You feel me? Because I just know too much, bro. So listen, have and form a strong relationship with yourself, bro. That's the realest thing you can do during these times, is having a whole relationship with your spirit. Once you start connecting with that motherfucker inside of you, life will become a lot more peaceful, because you know I can always count on myself to analyze how I feel, express myself, and let go of certain pain, or examine it. You feel me? You gotta connect to who you is, man. You feel me? You are not the flesh. You are the motherfucker using the flesh. You are the motherfucker looking through these eyes, bro. Always know that. So when you close your eyes, you are focusing on who you really are on the inside. Feel me? So look, I love you guys so much. Y'all about to get 3 in the next hour. Y'all stay tuned for more content. And yeah, throw them out, gang.